All right, so morning everyone. What a night last night was. That was by far the biggest storm I think I've had on trail system yet this year. And as you can see, still getting hit by the remnants of it. Still raining. But from like midnight until about 2 hours ago, 6 a.m., it was huge light show with the lightning. Thunder was rocking the place. Oh my god, it was just torrential downpour, wind gusts. I woke up at like 1 something and I checked the weather for the closest town, and it said a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for these counties, and I was in that county. So yeah, definitely thank you for whoever built this shelter and whoever maintains it. This was a must stop. Like, I'm really happy I stopped here, even though I stopped here super early yesterday and I'm here super late in the morning. This was a must stop for me. It's about, I don't know, let's see. It's a little past 8. It's about 8:10ish right now. As you can see, I packed up. I'm just working up the motivation to walk out into this rain. Around 9 o'clock it says it stops consistently raining, and then it has about from 9 to 12 kind of isolated pockets of rain, and then from noon onward it looks good. But I'm not too worried about it. All I have today is a 31-mile day, because that puts me right at the end of another trail segment, and then after that it's a huge connector route again, and I don't want to camp on the side of a highway, like I've said. So not too worried about it. 31 miles. I can do that really fast, especially with all these connector routes. So yeah, gonna try to get out of here in the next half hour-ish. Maybe even a little sooner. It's drizzling. It's not bad, but we'll see. All right, awesome spot to stay. That was something just knocked over a tree. I needed that. Thank you, Ice Age, and thank you for whoever maintains this property, because I could have been iffy in my tent, depending where I was. All right. Yeah, I'll see you once I get on trail. Peace. So very cool. As you can see over there, there's a start sign, a bunch of flags up. The guy I met yesterday was telling me there was going to be a race today. Good thing it's later today, because last night and this morning have been quite iffy with the weather. So let me walk up to this just to show you if the water fountain works. This is mile 499 and a half, and now I guess it wasn't 20 miles. It looks like 12 to 13 miles of connector route, which isn't bad. I'm assuming this works if they have the race going on today. Wow, I assumed wrong. I assumed super wrong. That's a bummer. Water fountain is not on as of September 3rd, so plan accordingly. I got half a liter of water to make 13 miles of road walk, which isn't terrible. Huh. Yeah, that's puzzling why it wouldn't be on, especially if there's a race today. Well, what can you do besides walk? All right, into connector route I go. So actually, if you follow this hose line to where it connects to the building, you can actually turn the water on. But if you do turn on the water, just remember to turn it off, because it's turned on there. Just remember to turn off the water right here. But yeah, you can grab a little agua here and get prepared for that road walk. All right, peace. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but that white dot in the distance, I was wondering when this was gonna happen, because in Wisconsin, you're in such, like, I'm not gonna say middle of nowhere, but you're really out in the rural areas a lot. So I've been wondering when I'm gonna be offered my first ride, and that guy, he went by me, then he came back and he's like, oh, you need a ride anywhere? Sorry, brother, gotta connect the footsteps. But it was a while. I'm really surprised. Is that the first one I've gotten offered? I think it is the first one I've gotten offered. Maybe. But yeah, I was wondering when that was gonna happen, because you always hear about these rural communities being super friendly and super helpful to others. So yeah, that was cool. Cool experience. All right. So say the water is 100% shut off at that ski club, mile 501.1, I believe, you pass this creek called Naysay Creek, and it looks like you actually might pass it a couple times on the connecting route that the IATA has you going on. So yeah, just a little helpful hint. Even if that water's 100% shut off, you can't get it working, you walk another mile and some change and you got a water source. Cool, cool. So apparently these railroad tracks that I'm about to cross is part of the Canadian National Railroad, I think. And if I had to guess, I would say Canada is that way. Maybe. Busy road. 10, I'll be able to get across. Ooh, pants are falling down. Whew. Busiest road crossed in a long, long time. So, well. Now about less than a mile to next trail segment. Cool, cool. Cabbages as far as the eye can see, even on this side. So keep your eyes peeled for this section because it's kind of hidden. It cuts off that paved road. Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for it. It's kind of hard to see. Wow, legit cabin. This would have been a good spot to wait out the storm last night too. All right, let's check what it's about. Oh wow, that's super nice. Where am I? Cabin. So I must be coming down this way? Or is that what I already did? I don't know. I'll look at it. But yeah, really nice. Look at this. Man, if I had some miles left in me. What? They got candles. It's kind of musty, but could get away with it. Got a cast iron skillet. Tell me this window opens. Tell me this opens. Come on. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Have a dream catcher and have a journal. Is there a loft? Somebody was chewing on some paper, it looks like. All right, it's the other book. This one. Let me take my pack off real quick. Sorry for how long this video is, but there's actually a loft up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, loft with another window. Very cool. This is mile 517.9, so if you got miles in you, try pushing it here. I actually really liked my shelter last night. This one would have been a little kind of claustrophobic, but very, very cool. Thanks for whoever takes care of this. All right. Sweet. So I was wondering why this section was called the river segment when there was no river to speak of. But yeah, you pop down by this river. I'm assuming it's the Wapaka River. So there's nothing about the water on your map system, but you pop down around mile 5, 18.6.7. And I don't know if you follow it for a full half a mile, but it's pretty obvious where you can grab water from. So yeah, not on the map systems, but you can grab some agua there. Cool, cool. Alright, so Cobtown Drive. Have a little bit more connector trail, 2 miles ish, and then I'm pretty consistently, well, I'm consistently in trail system the rest of the day. About 9 miles of full trail system. I've had bits and pieces sporadically today, but nothing super consistently, so that'll be nice. Alright, so getting off pavement, I believe this is what they want us to follow right here. I bet this used to be a sign for something, but either got sun bleached or something. But yeah, I think this is the trail they want us to follow, and hopefully it's just rest of the trail system today. That's what it looks like, at least. We'll find out. Second Ave, so it's only 8 more miles from here, but like I said, it's the end of a segment, so from there it's nothing but connector trail. And yeah, I'm gonna say it again, I don't want to camp on the side of a highway. Alright, I'm gonna go find this water. Super thirsty. So, might be impossible to keep the feet dry. We will see. As you can see, the rocks are underwater where the old footpath is. But, oh, tricky business, guys. Tricky business. Somewhat dry still. Oh, whew. Yeah, you can keep the feet dry. It's gonna be a little tough. Gotta hop from one log to another. Pretty slippery. But this is where I was gonna grab water. I hope it's still. It doesn't look the best. I can't. Oh. Yep, not gonna be able to keep feet dry on the other side. All right, before I get my feet wet, I'm gonna grab some agua. All right, peace. Oh, that's cool. Has its coordinates on there. Ice Age Trail. So we are somewhere around here. Cool. See what it has to offer. to pull the sword from the stone. It's actually embedded in there. Oh man, can you do it? Let me know if you can. I think it's mile like, I don't know, a little bit before 525. Excalibur. So if you want to get into the campground, you follow this paved road down mile 525.3, I believe. I don't really need anything in there, but looks like a pretty big campground. Says it has potable water, bathrooms. Says it has like 56 sites, so definitely a big campground. And yeah, if your miles add up, pop on in. It doesn't look too far off trail. It might actually be, I don't know, 0.2, 0.3, but not too bad. So yeah, pop on in if your miles click up, or if you just want to pop in for a break. All right, super nice trail system through here. Also, a lot of freshly cut logs, as you can see. So once again, trail crews, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, look at this. Nice little gravel. Cool. Oh joy, more public hunting lands I get to go through. But they can't mistake me for a deer with the America flag on, can they? I don't think so. All right, about 2.6 miles till camp. Gonna get there super early. Really wish I had a book for, I didn't know until I started looking at the map systems that this connector trails were gonna dictate my miles so much. But wish I had a book for how early I've been getting to camp. But it's what it is. So just gotta sit back, relax, and yeah, bounce out a big day tomorrow. All right, I think I've been in the Emmons Creek segment, but there's a sign telling me I'm in it. Now the creek itself should be, I don't know, less than a half a mile from here. So I'm gonna fill up water, and then keep on rolling. I think this is the trail. Wow, they got a lot of good signage. That's where I'm trying to get to tonight. So I'm right around here or here. Stratton Lake Road there. Yeah, so another mile and some change. Yeah. Let me get one more sign for you. Really good trail systems through here. I'm definitely a fan. It's been nice to get off the road too, so pretty consistent trail system for the last, I don't know, 8 miles ish. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, so 1.8 to camp. That means, yeah, about 0.4 from the creek. Sweet. All right, mile 528 and some change. Really awesome bridge. I'm pretty sure this is Emmons Creek, and it's moving really good, but you can get down to it pretty easy on this bench side. I cross over here, then you just come on down, grab some water. I'm packing out 3 liters because made a mistake, and I did about 1 liter today for 24 miles, and I was just dying of thirst. So that, and the fact that I'm getting to camp early, I'll be able to drink more tonight and have enough water for the 14-15 mile road walk in the morning. So yeah, really nice. That was one of the better water systems I've seen on trail too. That was really good. All right, beautiful section. I'm gonna enjoy the last little mile and some change. All right, so morning everyone. This is mile 530 and end of the Emmons Creek segment. So there's a parking lot right there, as you can see, and I actually pushed here last night, and I got down and I walked to that parking lot, and one, it actually didn't have cell service, so I was kind of like, I could probably get some camp somewhere with service. And then 2, it actually has a no camping sign. So I ended up backtracking again, about 0.2 to 0.3 into the trail. And there's actually a nice little, it's an old 2 track, but it's a nice flat place in the trees at the top of a little hill that 1 has cell service and 2 didn't have a no camping symbol. So yeah, I got here last night, but then I pushed back into the trail again. So now got about 14 miles of connector route with road, and then looks like I got a good amount of trail system today, which is nice. But today is the first day that I can actually balance out a full day without the restrictions of these segments. So should be able to get in a 40-ish today. That'll be nice. But yeah, morning is about 14 miles of this. All right, I'm gonna check my maps, make sure I'm going the right way. Peace. All right, taking a left on 16th. I've noticed, wanted to point out so far, in Wisconsin, in the central Wisconsin, quote unquote map section, so far, the connector routes are doing an extremely good job of putting you on the most direct path. You can do little tweaks here and there, but the little tweaks, like I'm taking a left on 16th, the trail takes you a left on 15th. Over there, some same mileage, just, I don't know, when I get a turn on a different road for some reason, it feels better on the mind instead of being on the same road for so long. So, yeah, does a really good job of putting you in the most direct route to connect you back to a trail system. So, yeah, turn on 16th, then I'm going to turn on County Highway AA. Nothing like a rooster crowing in the morning and a sunrise over a cornfield. Oh God, I need to get out of Wisconsin. I've been here too long. So this is at the corner of Akron and Heffron, mile, I don't know, 535-ish. But yeah, I don't know if that opens at any time. Looks pretty boarded up, so I don't know, maybe might be able to grab grub there when it's later in the day. It's still pretty early this morning. Cool. All right, so there are a bunch of twists and turns this morning, but it looks like I stay on County Road AA for 2-3 miles. Then it's I think a small turn and then another straight shot road. So nice to just kick back, relax, not have to worry about directions for just a tiny bit. All right, so I think I turn on County Road P, and then I'm gonna turn on another road. Yeah, what's up? All right, back to 15th. Feels like a time warp, huh? I think I stay on this for like 4 miles, so another consistent road for a little bit, which will be nice. All right, so I believe this is County Road O, and if it is, I just need to stay on this and it brings me back in a trail system. So stay on this for 2-ish miles and I should run into yeah, trail system. Oh, so add to the list of stuff that I will never understand, Wisconsin weather. I have just no idea. I don't understand it. I do not understand it in any type of way. It is very, very temperamental. All right, back to trail. All right, time to get off the pavement pounding. New section. And I think this is the Deerfield section. I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 miles. But yeah, I got sporadic trail for the next 8 miles-ish. And then pretty consistent trail for the remainder of the day. So I'm happy. Cool, cool. Wish it was a little sunnier out. I'm telling you, Wisconsin weather, I just don't get it. All right. Oh, something I was just thinking about that that I found pretty funny. Jeez. is I gotta stop telling people my trail name out on this trail, because a lot of the people I meet, they're either day hikers or section hikers, and they really don't know a lot about the thru hiking culture. So when I tell them my trail name, Constantine, I keep getting weird looks. So yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. Maybe this trail system isn't the best trail system to use trail names on, at least when you're talking to locals. Because I just met somebody at the start of this section, and as soon as I said my trail name, it was kind of, huh? Nah, might be overthinking it. So if this is the Stagecoach Trail right here, super happy that I'm not through hiking that trail. That is thick. Yeah, that's really, really thick. All right, on to a little connector segment, about 2 miles of road. Cool little segment back there. Onwards. Huh. Maybe. All right, so judgment call was made. This sign is still up. They haven't taken it down for a reason with the trail advisory. And I'm just gonna detour around it. A couple reasons. One, there's also a comment on the map system I'm using, not even a full month ago, that where you have to walk through, it's thigh deep, so that's pretty deep still. And two, not with the storm, it wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before. There was a huge storm system that moved through, and it dropped a lot of water, so I'm assuming it got even more flooded. So yeah, I'm just gonna detour around that section, still connect the footsteps. But when I've been planning, once I got there, to update you guys on water for the last 20 miles. So that was going to be the first legitimate water source on trail. Let's see, mile 542, that one lake I filmed on the road walk, there was water. And then mile 547-ish, 8-ish, there was a blue blaze trail that you could take to a pond. But besides that, there's been no water sources on that road walk or the trail system. So wanted to put that in there as well. And yeah, especially after that storm and how flooded some of these sections are that I've previously hit on this trail, I really don't feel like going through. For me, it would probably be waist high water. So yep, just walking to the next trail segment. All All right, so back on trail after more connector route, Greenwood segment, and I'm really hoping somewhere soonish there's some water, because like I said, I was relying on that last source and it didn't work out that way. So the next reliable source is Misc River, which is about 8 miles from where I'm at. But I can make it, but it would be nice to have water a little sooner. If I make it all the way to Misc River, I'll end up doing 30 miles, more than 30 miles on 1 liter of water, which not a terrible fan of, but like I said, it's been overcast today, so I can make it work. I have an emergency sip left, and that's it. So if I find water, I'll let you know. Ooh. Jeez. Oh no! What is this? This is the halfway point. Huh. Mile, 558-ish? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Oh man, awesome. Today is the 18th day on trail, and I still planning on doing about 12 more miles to mile 570. Sweet, not bad, not bad. Whew. Sorry about all the noises, but my muscles are talking to me a little bit about being dehydrated, so I'm gonna keep pushing. That river's my water source. Sweet, halfway. Huh. This is the first time I've actually walked to one, because I could actually see it from trail, because also I see that it had a camp log. Oh man. Yeah, nothing really good. Yeah, no through hikers signed in, at least that I could see. Not really gonna flip through it. Pretty thirsty. All right, well, this is the camping area 559-ish. All right, I'm gonna go find this water. Wow, GoPro is not gonna pick up how nice this view is, but Got fields of yellow, and you can actually see rolling hills in the distance. That's pretty sweet. So the brown swath through here is actually trail. Comes down, hops up, and then cuts across again. It's nice actually being in hills. Oh, look at this. Oh, you are here. Oh yeah, getting close. Whew. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna sign a little trail log and then go find me some agua. QQ. Alright, so I'm sorry I'm frustrated right now, but I don't know why. I was looking at my maps before getting to this segment. I'm like, it wouldn't make sense that they wouldn't put you down by the river for a river segment, but it's keeping you up on this ridge line. I'm just really hoping that it actually does go down by the river, because it doesn't make any sense. If not, I'm gonna have to cut down to the river because your boy is thirsty. Jeez. Just doesn't make any sense, guys. It's not anything. It's gonna make me push to the water at mile 568. Oh. Not my best decision. I've been stubborn about the water. Should have gotten some when I could. All right. Man, these dry drops are really bumming me out. As you could tell, I didn't push down to the river because it was a steep descent down into there. It didn't look fun. So once again, something that could have taken me 5 minutes, me being stubborn, I'm gonna have to hike another I don't know, hour and some change to get to where there's an actual official creek, mile 568. So I'm gonna just push, but it seems wet through here, but I can't find any water, so I'm just gonna accept that I gotta push all the way there, put my head down and go. All right. All right, so I got majority road walking left until the water source. I don't know, about 3 miles of road walking and some change. But yeah, a little trick. I don't know if I've said this before, but a little trick I learned, I think it was way back on the PCT, is when you're really dehydrated, your mouth dries up. So I always have a pack of gum in my pack. Sometimes I just like to chew it, but also for instances like now, when you chew gum, it tricks your mouth at least into not being as dry, and that's a big annoyance for me. So chewing a little gum, definitely got a little bit of the headaches from dehydration. So yeah, I'm gonna push there, drink like probably 2 liters, and then from there to camp, it's not too far, so I'm gonna pack a good amount of water out. Whew, I'm just kicking myself today because I've had opportunities to grab water. It's just I've been stubborn because I knew I was shooting for a big day today, and I didn't want to really detour off trail, even if it would have taken me 5 minutes tops to get the water, filter it and everything. So usually when something happens to you on trail, most of the time might be your fault, but there are circumstances that it's not, but this one definitely was mine. Cool. All right, I'm gonna get there. I am gonna get there. So you know what I said about most of the time through hikers do it to themselves. So in that last little section, you actually do get close enough to the river to actually feasible water access. But mentally I had said, I had gotten so frustrated, I'm like, well, you know what, I'm pushing the entire way without stopping, and that'll be my next break spot once I get to the other water at mile 568. And yeah, I could have gotten water there, but I'm stubborn, and like I said, through hikers do it to ourselves. Should have gotten water there, but only got 2.5 miles left, and I said I was gonna get to this spot, and this is where I'm gonna get to. All right, so right there, and then right across from it, there's a bar and grill. Mile 565, 565 and some change maybe. Yeah, there's a restaurant there, and then there's an inn right across the street. So yeah, depending on what you want to do. Once again, too stubborn to stop. I told myself my next break would be that creek crossing, and that's where I'm going. So where I pointed out the inn and the cafe, that was the town of Richmond, I believe. Richfield? I just passed the sign for it. But County Road JJ, and this pretty much directly brings me, yeah, this directly brings me to the next portion of the trail. All right. Whoo. Hallelujah. Just stopped here and grabbed some water from this ice cold, clear, flowing creek, mile 568.1. And oh man, that was awesome. Now I got 3 liters on the back, probably more than I need for camp tonight, because I'm gonna hit water 100% again in like 3 miles, but I'm not gonna go that far tonight. So I'll hit another water source like a mile into the morning. But that's what you get when I just had the lack of water all day today. So really good water source, really happy. Gonna probably do about 2 more miles. My goal was mile 570-ish, So get a little into that section, find a spot to camp. All right. I just got onto another trail segment, and now I'm gonna walk like maybe a half a mile, some change into here. But dude, it's just always farm fields. I don't think the eastern part's gonna be this way as much. I think the eastern part's gonna be more like park systems. I was looking at it the other day. It's literally always at the end of the day. They sometimes like to throw like really thick bushwhack, thorny. Yeah, that's thorns. Thorny bushwhack. Oh, yeah, that's thorny. But at least I'm not doing it early morning. Oh, jeez. All right, so this is my home for the night. Let me take you on a quick little tour. This is mile 570.2, and I could have kept pushing, but the interstate's about 1.5 miles that way, and I didn't want to get too close to an interstate, so I ended up setting up right on trail. I don't like doing it, but a lot of the time on this trail system, one, there's not a lot of people, so you don't got to worry about people walking by, and two, there's nowhere else. There's actually, that last video, there's the down tree like right there, so it at least holds off ATVs or whatever could be coming this way. So yeah, this is my home for the night. 570.2, so got in a little over a 40 today, and I got in it at a pretty good time because I stopped a total of maybe 5 minutes today. One, to put sunscreen on, and two, and two for a little snack break. But besides that, I didn't stop because I just kept pushing because I needed water, didn't want to be too dehydrated. So yeah, got kind of the hiker spread in the tent, and gonna cook up some food here shortly. Another good day. Gonna get into town tomorrow and enjoy a Nero. I think it's like 15 miles ish. We'll find out. All right. Oh, another day done. Over the halfway point. Day 18. Yeah, buddy. Peace.